Before I started using Trello to document my sewing makes, my documentation system was kind of a mess. And the main thing was that I wasn't super consistent with documenting my projects as I completed them. Moving everything into a digital system with Trello has seriously been such a game changer for me. By the way, if you are unfamiliar with Trello, it's a free app. It's basically like a digital bulletin board. I'm sure there's plenty of online tutorials here on YouTube that you can watch that go into Trello more, but today I'm just going to show you my Trello board so that you can see exactly how it works and potentially set one up for yourself. Okay, so this is my Trello board for all of my sewing makes. All of these sections at the top, they are lists that you can add. And so I categorize my makes by months. And so I started with January and then February, March, April. I guess April's not there since I didn't make anything in April. May, June, July, August. And then the way that you add lists to your Trello board is you just click right here, add another list, and then you can add the name. So I would just write September 2025, hit enter, and then I can do that for the rest of the year. And within each list, you can make what's called a card. All of my cards are labeled with pictures for the most part. So if you didn't have a picture, you would just have some sort of title on each card. But for January, for example, I have a picture of this jacket, and then I can scroll down and look at all of the other things that I made. And then same thing with all these other months. And then what's so amazing about it is I can click on each of the projects. I can look to see what I wrote about the project, like what size I sewed, the type of fabric I used, any adjustments that I made. And then it looks like I've been even writing in the cost of each project in here. Even though on the main page you see the one photo that I've selected for the cover, you can add as many images as you want. So you can have extra pictures showing different views. I can keep adding more pictures to this if I wanted to. So if I was doing outfit of the day pictures, I could definitely add them to my Trello board and get even more data of like what the make looks like and how it's working in my wardrobe. Another feature that I love about Trello is that you can add tags to your cards. And so I just started playing around with this recently, so I've been adding Scrapbuster as a tag. I might have another tag here, but maybe we can do it together. I can just show you real quick. So down here, for example, I made this vest as a gift, and I could add a label, and then I'll have it be yellow. And then under that label, I'll write gift. Oops. There we go, gift. And so now I can label all of my gifts that I've made. So I've done that one. And then, let's see, sorry. Here we go. Just under labels, you can add another label here. And then this one is also a gift that I made. So what's really cool about the labels is that you can use them to filter past projects. And so I can go up to this right-hand corner where it says filter cards, and it's just 3 horizontal lines, and you click on it. And then you can either add a keyword, so like patchwork, or you can organize by your labels that you've created. So I can write out gift, and then it's going to show me everything that I've labeled as gift. And I haven't played around with this too much yet because I think it'd be really cool to add even more labels of like items that I wear all the time. For example, like the Hinterland dress, it could be like wardrobe staple, or for this pair of leopard jeans that I made, I don't even have those in my closet anymore because I didn't wear them. And so being able to label that to kind of be able to see over the overview of the year, like what items you made, what you're wearing, what you're not wearing. It's just an extra way to create a feedback loop. So I'm definitely going to play around with that a little bit more as I use this system more. But basically, that is how I'm using Trello as my digital sewing journal. There's definitely more features here that I'm not listing that I myself could even add on to as I go on. But for me, I'm just proud of the fact that I'm even documenting everything because that's like really huge for me. I've never been a photo person. I've never been one to like document things. My classic example is how I went on a 3-week vacation with my fiance. Well, he's my now husband, but we went on a trip to Costa Rica for 3 weeks and we have like 2 pictures of the trip and it's just pictures of monkeys. There's like no pictures of us the whole trip. And so for me, this is huge. It's just like having the visual reference and it's really inspiring. And it also shows me all the progress I've made over the year and everything that I've created. I just love using Trello so much. That's a little peek into how I use Trello as my digital sewing journal. It's been such a helpful tool for me to stay organized, but it's also just been very motivating and inspiring for me to be able to look back month by month and see everything that I've made. If you already use a sewing journal, I'd love to hear what system you're using. Please feel free to share in the comments so that we can open a dialogue and get inspiration from each other and figure out how to keep all of our makes organized. If this video was helpful to you, feel free to like and subscribe. If you'd like to hear more sewing content and capsule wardrobe chats from me in the future. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.